Good evening, welcome to day 32, aka day 1 of month 2 of my 90-day fast to 5K. And I just really had to share that song. That's a very important song to me, and the artist just created or just released an album featuring that song. I'm excited about that. If you'd like to hear more, check him out on Spotify, Cashtalk, $SHTALK, no space. But the reason I was playing that song is because specifically that song, I heard the song like a few months ago, and specifically that song, the reason why I'm playing that song is because it sticks out to me, and there's some really valuable things in that song that really resonate with me. First thing starts with, I got a house on the hills, you need a gate code. Second thing is knock you off your high horse. And the third thing is the chorus of that song. It's called Live Forever. But the reason why that song resonates with me is because those are real deal things that we are faced with every single day. A lot of us come from broken households or low income households or lack of opportunity households in the household, if that makes sense. And a lot of us, not all of us come from good areas, but more importantly, a lot of us resign to being stuck in the area where you grew up. And in another song on that same album, he said that he moved out of the ghetto and his mom's still in the ghetto, so she needs his help. And that is like, the house on the hills need a gate code. Like, that is not only a goal of mine, you know, to be in a nice gated community with your own home, condo, it don't matter, and living life how you want to live it. Because right now I'm not in that position to do it, and I was rushing into that position. Sorry, I've been looking at myself the whole time. I was rushing into that position over these last couple months, and a lot of opportunities passed me by, and there's always something called opportunity costs. And I've been feeling really, you know, ever since I had to move back in with my mom's, I've been feeling, you know, really desolate and depressed and sad, because I just want to get out there, because I came from being out on my own or with some friends of mine, and then had to move back in with my mom, and it's just, you know, I feel stagnant. I just can't stand not to be in my own space. Which is one of the reasons why it took me so long to actually clean out the room, because I don't want to be too comfortable. But after these 31 days I've gone by, daily meditation, abstaining from vices to the best of my ability, things are starting to resonate and be clearer to me. You know what I'm talking about? Specifically, as I said earlier, that I was really looking to get up out my place, and I started doing this way back in like March, and I won't get into the details, but I was looking to get out of my place and move out of my area by March, okay? And I spoke with realtors, I spoke with mortgage companies, I spoke with every single damn person that you gotta speak to when you're in the process of moving into a new home or acquiring a new asset. And I was doing that, and I have an idea of where I want to go, and I was just juggling a lot of stuff, and I'm so grateful I got it done and went through that process, because it's really made some things clear to me. But more recently, specifically I stated in the last video, when my whip had a mechanical issue, there she is right there, Fortuna, when my whip had a mechanical issue and there's a rack to fix it, I mean, it set me back to my goal, like, 1/5 of the way, and my income is not that high at all. So just that one stack to fix the whip really set me back, and I was sitting here like, God damn, like, if this, you know, happens to me again, or if I even try to move out and acquire my own assets and then something happens, how will I have the income to do that and to still live comfortably? And there was a reason why I was going in previously with this mindset of not having it, which maybe I'll get into in a video outside of this whole 90-day fasting period. But during this period, I mean, things just started to be clear to me and started to make more sense. So now I've actually completely unsubscribed from all emails I was receiving about properties in all the areas I was looking at. So I was getting like 10, 15 emails a day, and I'd go through every single one. It'd take like 30, 40 minutes, just go through every single one, look about it, calculate the math, and see if it would be a good investment. And I unsubscribed from all that. I got proof for a mortgage. I got the letter to say, hey, you know what, like, you can do a mortgage, you're proof for such and such amount. And I kept that because it's good to have. And I told, you know, the real estate agents I was working with that, hey, like, I'm unable to move right now, at least for the next 90 days. And part of this reason I'm unable to move is because since we're going into the busiest period in the field I'm in, like, our company doesn't allow us to move, but that's beside the point. But I was just like, you know, it helped me to slow down and really unsubscribe from everything I was getting and trying so hard to get up out of my spot, out of my place, and move into a new place. And since then, like, I feel like there's a lot of good things that have been coming together. And it may be temporary, maybe not, but, you know, it's just putting me in a better mood, and it's just causing me to perceive things differently. And I do believe that this is partially from the fasting, from the abstaining, and from, you know, speaking with my God and the Lord, Morningstar, and just slowing down. So that's my spiel. That's what I wanted to really talk about today. And I finally got out. Unfortunately, if you're on Snap, add me on Snap. I had to cancel my Goals gym membership because the one by me got closed down, and the nearest one to me does not close. So I went out and I did that. Add me on Snap. Not only will we be able to connect and you'll be able to stay up to date with daily doings, but also it's a good place to be and a good place to build relationships. But yeah, I'm Lugh Poetek. Thank you for tuning in. This is my 90-day fast to 5K. This is day 32, aka day 1 of month 2, and we'll see what tomorrow bring. Yeah, have a good night. God bless. Thank God for the blessings.